About 5 years ago during COVID, I completely ruined the best opportunity that had ever happened to me. At the time, I had just reached around 20,000 followers on Instagram when a much bigger artist reached out and asked if I wanted to collaborate. This was a huge deal for me, not just because of the artist's much bigger visibility and the fact that we were also in the same niche, but also because they were one of my biggest influences when I was a teenager learning music. I honestly couldn't believe that it was real. Of course, I said yes, so their manager organized a meeting through Zoom where we could talk about our upcoming collaboration. As I tried to mentally prepare myself for the Zoom meeting, I found myself not just feeling nervous and excited, but also overtaken by this feeling of, wow, I've made it. And with that came a strange kind of narcissism. I felt so validated, certain that I was about to achieve my dreams and release an incredible song with a talented and famous artist. So in the days leading up to that call, I was riding so high on that energy. This was it, my big break. Then the day came. We had the Zoom meeting, and I made a complete fool out of myself. I started the meeting by fangirling, over-complimenting, oversharing. I lost all control of myself and the conversation, so much so that I think at one point I actually told them that I had a crush on them when I was younger. Yeah, I know. They seemed, understandably, a bit taken aback, but they were very polite and they thanked me for all of my over-the-top praise. The rest of the conversation is a bit blurry. We talked loosely about music and collaboration ideas. I even played the piano at one point for reasons I still don't fully understand. But what I can tell you is that I did not act in a professional or even remotely normal way. The meeting eventually ended and they sent me a demo afterwards. I tried to contribute, but I never heard from them again. Looking back, the demo was most likely sent out of politeness. This was the first time I had ever interacted with a famous person. And in my mind, they were on another level, so I thought I should treat them accordingly. But that was a big mistake. You shouldn't treat people differently depending on how much status you perceive them to have. Not when someone is above you, and not when you think someone is beneath you either. Professionalism and respect aren't something that you perform when it's convenient. They should always apply, whether someone can open lots of doors for you or whether they can do nothing for you at all. I didn't understand that yet. And that's how I lost my dream collaboration.